So in the last video, I built my first lab, IAM lab in Azure and Entra ID. And after I finished that, I did something a lot of people learning this stuff are scared to do. I basically put the whole thing on GitHub for anyone to see. And if you don't know what GitHub is, think of it as like the Google Doc of like the coding world, where like a bunch of people come together and they like create projects using code. At least that's how I think of it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But today I actually wanted to show you my repository or my portfolio and like talk about why I'm doing this instead of just keeping it private until I feel like ready. But yeah, let's just jump right into the video. So first thing I wanted to like mention is that I realized that like most people that decide to learn a new skill want to like hide like the messy and unfinished version and only want to show like the world once it's like polished and like ready, which is understandable. But I think in my opinion, if you're trying to break into a field like I am, like myself, with no direct job experience, having like a public portfolio like on GitHub is actually one of the only pieces of like real checkable proof that you can offer. Um, and it's not like a resume line that like someone has to take on faith uh, to like land something. I think it's something that like a hiring manager can like look up and like actually like open and see what you've done, which I think is like a win in my opinion. um so let's just jump right into it. So like in the screen right here you can see my repository, my portfolio. I basically put all of the work that I've done in my last video, and I just want to throw a disclaimer out there that I'm not an experienced coder. I don't know anything about coding whatsoever. I basically just copied pieces of code and like pasted it and then just put all my work that I've done in my previous video into it. So I could show you an example. I could click one of these links right here. And then as you can see, I basically copied and pasted all the work that I've did on my last lab in Azure and Entra ID. And that's basically the full extent of like what I provided. So yeah, I don't really want to take credit for like the person that created the code for me to copy and paste. Yeah. So then I'm just gonna go back to the original page because I think it's here. Yeah. But yeah, this is what a viewer like yourself or a recruiter would see if they were to click on your profile on GitHub. And for me, this is just like I said, this is just the Azure and Entra ID from the last video. Um, I haven't really uploaded any other labs from other coding or like cloud services yet, but I will be in like future videos or in my next video actually. But I think the moral lesson of this video that I want to share with you guys is like I just wanted to be completely honest and transparent with you guys. Um, for me, putting something unfinished and beginner level work out there publicly is really nerve wracking and really uncomfortable. And as I mentioned in my other videos, and I'll mention it again, is that I'm not experienced at any like in any way. I'm still learning this stuff on my own, and that's all visible in here. But I would rather show something real and honest, like show my honest progress, than wait until it looks like perfect. Because to me, waiting until it's perfect is usually just another way of never like starting. And I hope that um, me showing my vulnerability here would inspire you or most of you to wanting to start your own journey, whether if that's in IAM, um, if you're thinking of switching careers or starting a new career, or just doing something that you always, or yeah, doing something that you always wanted to do in life, but you were just too scared to because X, Y, and Z. And I think that you and or like most people, I think most people should just do it and then figure it out um, as you go, because everyone, like we all see those people online, like the experts and like the people that like know everything in their field and like what they're currently doing, and we shouldn't believe that they were always like that. Maybe there are a few exceptions, but I really believe that most people have started from complete scratch and become what they've become like today. So never um, believe that you can't do it because you don't know, you know, um, I'm losing my thoughts. Never, yeah. Moral of the moral of the message is just start and don't worry about what other people will think, but worry about what you can do and just um improve from there, like what I'm doing in this journey. Um but yeah, this is basically my repository. I don't really want to like go through every link to show you all the work that I've done. If you want to see that, you could click on the link in the description below, and watch that video for yourself. I might, like I said in that video, I might do it again, all from complete scratch, um, to show you the process of how I did it. But for the next real piece of proof that I'm working towards, the next lab that I'll be working on will be on Okta. It's another cloud based service platform that I'm going to be doing from the ground up, and then I'm going to add it to my repository, my portfolio. It's kind of weird for me to say that. So if you want to see that lab built from scratch, then consider subscribing and sticking around. And for the ones that have decided to stick around from the beginning, I just want to say thank you. I know it might not be much, but hopefully I could like give back to you guys um, tenfold in the near future. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.